ladies in the house. We're doing the KVKL podcast tonight in the secret ladies location only. We have 13 teams represented with us tonight. I can't find my paperwork. It tells me what to say. Very special podcast tonight, and we're going to review Week 6, look into Week 7 for ranked play. We have, I think I already said that, 13 people here. We're broadcasting from Themyscira. If you guys know where that is, you're geekier than me. And let's go around the room and say who we are. I am Erin, Kickball Mom Adams.
What team do you play for?
Oh, I play for Poshwash. Thank you for asking.
This is Ari, sex voice, Oxter. I'm sorry for my voice. I'm on the D-holes. I'm wearing a jersey I wore in Chicago last weekend, and it says "Flick the Bean" on it. Should always flick your bean, ladies.
I'm Jackie Firecrackerbacker with the actual sex voice, and I personally think you should always paint the fence. I play for the Woost.
Love that you threw up the Woost.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rashna Patel, a.k.a. Weave Snatcher.
Yes, you are.
And I have always and will always play for the Chalmerses.
Most fuckable. This is Liz motherfucking Schaefer, and I play for Jackpot. Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. My name is Sarah. They call me Wheezy Weisel. I play for the Shirts.
Stacy Alvers on the Harpies, Summertime Stacy.
Yeah.
Kristen C.S. from Grandstand Glass Kickers.
Claire Shorthair Don't Care Bear from Muddy Waters.
This is Nicole. I'm not that nice pot trough, and I play for the Rats.
This is Chelsea, Miss Scandalous Scanlon. Screamer!
Last but certainly not least, Aaron, I don't give a fuck. Garger. Play for the Screamers.
We have some extra ladies in attendance with us who will not be on the mic all the time, but if they pop in once or twice, don't be surprised. We have Megan Lady Hammond and Ashley Ubi Fry now. Her new last name is Fry. I didn't screw it up. Yay me. That's a win. Woo-hoo. Tonight, our sponsor is Jackie Firecracker Becker, who's bringing us up to 11 productions. And she says, always support local music and your local venues. Don't miss some of the upcoming shows. We have Neurosis and Coverage Thursday, July 19th at the Granada.
Converge.
Sorry, I screwed it up.
It is okay. Amber's punching you in the face right now for not saying it correctly.
My brother used to go around with Neurosis and sell their swag and shit, so I know they're nice guys that sound mean. The National is playing Sunday, October 7th at Starlight, so go buy your tickets quick. These are going to be really great shows. For more shows, go online and see what's coming. Up to 11 is all over social media. You can get them on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. I posted all of those links on the thing on Facebook for this, and I'll share it with you if you have questions. But everything Jackie does is amazing. We're also going to talk about Just Food off and on throughout the night and how amazing they are. And you can always volunteer or go tour their facility and see what kind of good things they can do for you. Go to justfoodks.org/volunteer to see what you can do to help. Jackie, you have a lot of stuff you want to say before we get going tonight, though. Let's hear what it is.
Oh, well, I just wanted to say that, ironically enough, it's been 10 years ago when I had this weird idea to do the Vagtastic Voyage. And it was kind of the first time I ever thought about, hey, women should do some stuff together in this league. I don't know. I think probably all of us have wondered, well, if only 3 women play on a team, wouldn't it make sense to promote what we do and do it the best? And I can't believe 10 years ago from Vag Voyage, we've gone to Nice Snatch. We've started a ladies podcast 7 years ago. We've done the Girl on Girl Action Clinic that's hitting up this weekend. And I just want to say how amazing it is that I look at this table and these are most of my best friends and my closest people in my life, and that's what sports does for you, and that's what the KVKL is. And I'm so thrilled to do this and be running the board this year. So the ladies are running things, but Scott Stewart's here to make sure it's still on the internet, just in case, because that's the shit I don't know anything about. But cheers to all of you and to all the ladies who are not here today, too, who can't be a part of it. Much love, all you KVKL ladies. Woo! And to future generations of KVKLers, too. Because they're a-coming.
Un,
All right.
un petit
I
pommes
wanted to give a really quick birthday shout out to my sister Adina. She's 50 today.
Oh, Adina!
If you see her out and about, let her know.
Just a reminder.
I'm 50.
And one more thing, some of the amazing ladies you're going to see out in the next couple weeks are your Windy City Chicago Open champions, Lisa Frank Kickball. Drink if you hear us talk about Lisa Frank Kickball for the rest of the night. Ladies won a huge tournament this weekend, and they went undefeated all day. They beat the nationally ranked #1 team in the country. Buy them a shot. They deserve it. Good job, ladies. Thanks. All right. So kickball happened this week. Let's go ahead and jump into games. July 8th, YSC 1, 5 p.m., Reboot 14, Repetition Coffee 8. Did anybody get to watch or see this game?
I watched a little bit of the game. I had 2 games to cover, so I was kind of back and forth. So I feel like I missed all the good stuff when I was at the other field and vice versa for that game. I know, right? I do have to say I was quite impressed by Heather. She stands out quite a bit. She is a ferocious offensive player as well as a really confident defensive player. So watch out for her. She's got great things to come.
Is this her second year, I believe?
I believe so. Second year, yeah.
That's fantastic. The score sheets are really hard to read, so I have it typed up in front of me. It says insane play in the top of the third. Hasnm made a lunging kick to pop the ball up, and Alec made the catch. Dylan 2-run home run in the fourth. So way to go, y'all.
Good job, though.
Yeah.
Great work.
Good job, boys.
Yeah, those are dudes.
YSC 1, 7 o'clock. Squids 10. Jackpot 11. I'm really glad I got to watch parts of this game.
Oh, that's my game.
It's your game?
God, that was an intense game. Pretty challenging way to start out pool play. Pool play is always really interesting because you've got really evenly matched teams. Both of us came out really hard wanting to win, but luckily we were able to pull it out. So go Jackpot.
How hard were you?
So hard the whole time. Just constantly on edge. It was a nice release when we finally were able to finish. You know what I mean?
There.
We definitely pulled it out.
Jackie
All
and
over.
I ran around YSC at 7 o'clock trying to watch all 4 games, and I tried to take notes on everything.
Yeah, it was really a wonderful 7 p.m. out at YSC with all the different teams, and I'd have to say that catch Sarah Riley made, catching, was like critical to you guys. I think really stopping what Love Garden was kind of trying to really at that point kind of catch
Give
it.
them an inch because they're going to take a mile. So
Yeah.
it's definitely a team we couldn't sleep on at any point.
But describe, she was playing catcher?
No, she was
she was playing
pitching and just
pitching.
caught this intense ball kick to her. Like,
It was like a sidearm.
Yeah,
like
just-
she
it was
snagged
just
it with
like,
one arm
it
and
was
just
just-
brought it in. Didn't
Yeah.
even move her feet. It was
yeah,
beautiful.
it was because I thought it was going to go right past her.
Very
so.
compelling, very compelling moment.
Yes.
She's awesome.
Sarah on Love Garden had this amazing kick to get on base that was really close, and Walker followed her with a home run, and so there were three runs scored right after Sarah got on, and that put them in the lead, get up on you guys up 2. And then Elise had an amazing catch to end the 4th, and the score was tied. Simon came up, and it was back and forth the whole game. It was just really amazing to watch. I tried to take notes anytime I saw a lady do well, and you guys all covered it. It was fantastic. So more games happened that day. It's going to be hard to get through them all. We're going to do it. YSC 5 p.m. John Denver Experience 13 at Poshwash 1. Womp womp.
I score kept that game, and I will say it was a great defensive and offensive turnout by JDE, but the ladies on both teams held themselves very well. So you can just read my notes if you want to, just because that summed it up for sure.
Yeah, it says the notes say great hands by Keeley at pitcher, amazing kick by Sarah Rock. I think she was on base 1,000% maybe.
Yes.
She
was on base 1,000%. The only time that she was out was when the next kicker would get her into a wrong position. But she also charged herself. She was not giving up anything. She ran to third, and the third base player ran into her trying to catch the ball, and she doubled over in pain, but she obviously kept her shit.
She got the wind knocked out of her. We gave her a few minutes to catch her breath, and I was like, "Are you good?" And she's like, "No, let's play."
Yeah. That's exactly
Keeley
it.
is definitely one of the underrated players too. I played fall ball with her, and that woman can catch. She can find gaps.
Oh, Keeley?
Yeah. And,
oh my
and she shows up, doesn't look like she cares about anything, and then it's woo, 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 and she was every place,
very
everywhere.
amazing. That is
and
not really hidden talent.
But it's just, I don't think she's, she comes to play kickball but doesn't really participate in much of anything else, because I think she's a dentist also, or a dental hygienist. And so she's got a real job kind of thing. And, so I've enjoyed watching her play.
Yeah, Keely and then Abby on John Denver also had 2 runs kicked in.
Nice.
From a kick that she.
pass too.
Yep, exactly. It was brilliant.
Yeah, Alexis has been pitching for Posh Wash all season. She's doing great. This is her first year ever pitching, so I think she's doing amazing. JTE takes a lot of pitches. If you play them in the future, be aware.
Well, they stopped taking pitches later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Alexis, much love to you and Tonks Kitty tonight, since you were going to be there with us. I love you, kickball wife.
Yep, there you go.
But yeah, it was a fun game. Got over pretty quick. I'm pretty sure we still have the record for fastest games overall. Our average is 55 minutes.
And that one took an hour. Oh my gosh.
I got it. So long. YSC 2, 7 o'clock. Lawrence Shirt Factory 10, KTC 11. Another amazing close games. The 2 10 to 11 score games happened at the exact same time, so everybody was running back and forth. And every time there was an amazing play, I feel like I just missed it.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot going between both things, and to see the KTC came up. Woo! There's my kava. Thank you very much. So KTC took an early lead, and 4 runs in the first. Yeah, and then Lawrence Shirt Factory shirts. The shirts came back, and it was never ending. I mean, I think that it was just this hard-fought battle constantly. I mean, you got on base, Sarah, a number of times. I saw Angela got on base a number of times. So it was so intense, just crazy intense. And I don't know, Sarah, if you want to talk about the last inning or not. I mean, losing ain't no fun, but it was a damn good game. So.
I mean, it's very hard to come out and be intense and not want to blame anything on an umpire, but know that you didn't do enough to make the win a solid win, because clearly we lost in a walk-off in the bottom of the 9th.
Which there's something to be said for that, though, because I think on the podcast last week everyone was picking KTC just to crush you guys, and I think that. Yes,
there was no crushing. Let's just say
there was no crushing at all, and I walked
you.
away and thought you guys were crushing, and then came back and they, of course, fought their way back.
I've had a crush on you for a while. That is true.
Definitely the best games I've seen in a long time.
Really, though, I watched that game too, and Sarah had some awesome outs. At least one big out at first. It was really legit.
teammate Nikki
And
took notes for this.
I wanted to shout out Nicole from KTC too, because there was 1 or 2 fumble kind of plays where she could have made an out and didn't, and then she just pulled her head right back up and made the next out by throwing it out at first. And it was awesome. I was extremely proud of her.
It says on the score sheet here that looks like Angela stole second. Anybody see her steal second? I don't know. I want to hear about it.
If you want to hear about it, I will tell you, but I would rather not, because this is a public forum.
We don't need to spend all day in this game.
That's fine. I also heard that Bickle had a home run, and it was really big.
Bickle had a
and
great
he's an old
home
Bickle,
run.
so yay Bickle.
I think it was the first time we scored, and it was great.
But Angela did have a great game too.
And Sarah, I got to see you had an amazing kick right over third base that got everybody moved around. That was amazing too. Good job.
Thank you.
Yes, I got to. That was one of the only amazing lady plays I actually got to see. I just kept hearing because I was going back and forth. Every time I got over there, I'd be like, I missed everything. Back to the other game. So, but it was a great game, and I'm really glad I got to see parts of it. YSC 3 at 5 o'clock. Woost 8. Drop Stoppers 2. There are a lot of notes for this one. Good job, Kristen.
I love the scorekeep. I never get a scorekeep, but I absolutely love it. It's how you get involved. It's how you get to meet the players in the league. You get to be an active ref. And it's really cool to make notes of actually what people are seeing on the field. You can go back over the score sheet and see the plays in action, by reading the notes. It's awesome. Yes, but Woos did great. Jackie, you want to talk about it? You had some good plays getting people out when you were second to first. You were making those plays, throwing them out?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of different positions this year just because I think we're switching Dan in different places. But we were missing Mana Jolly at pitcher, so it kind of shifted things a little bit. And I got to play second again, and yeah, I made a lot of outs. Trainer James Finley's been helping with my chest passes because I dream of passing like Wheezy or Brienne, and I'm working on it. So there you go.
You did great. And Carl, there was a kick from
Carl.
Yeah, there was a kick, and I think it was in the 7th or 8th, and it was a drop stopper. She kicked it great, kicked it right over third, and then Carl just caught it perfectly. And it was like they were playing catch. It was so perfect, and she was just. It was great.
And Carl turned 21, so that was pretty exciting.
Excellent.
Happy birthday, Carl.
And drop stoppers women are amazing. They all just did great. Sarah Gio had some aggressive base running that her entire team was like, "Why are you running?" But she dodged the ball, got on third. Deja,
She's got a 9-minute mile now. She's been literally running her ass off.
Yeah, she is amazing. All the women in the drop stoppers, the drop stopper women just were amazing. I think Deja is just consistently awesome. Every time she goes up to kicking, her catches, she's a good pitcher. She's great.
Hopefully she sticks around longer.
Oh, and Michelle on drop stopper's bunt was just by far one of the prettiest bunts I've seen. It was really good.
Looks like the drop stoppers are kicking girls at 3 and 4, and 7 and 10. You don't see girls in the top 5 very often, so good on you, drop stoppers.
Next game, we've got YSC 3, 7 o'clock. Grandstand Glass Kickers 1 at Sacred Swords 7.
Yeah, we our women did amazing. They always are. They dominated our outs. Peyton, Sony, Elizabeth, and Yacy. Yacy came to us from Balls Deep, and we love having her. Yeah, she's amazing, and she's getting back from healing up from some knee injuries, and she played I think 3 innings this week and got outs at 3 and got outs at 2. Elizabeth making catches, and Sony got our RKI for our one score. She got it and reffed the whole game before, and just their awesome attitudes. And Peyton played bunt stop and rove and
everywhere.
Yeah, she did great. She got I think 2 or 3 outs for us. So love my ladies. Love my ladies a lot.
Peyton had an amazing heads-up play on the first baseline, got the out at first. I saw her do that at least twice. Every time I went over to your game, the ladies were making the play, to be honest with you. Elizabeth was completely bossed. The ball didn't get past her the entire time I watched her play. And for Sacred Sword, all their ladies were moving people around. They have a lady playing first. Catherine
base.
plays first, and she locked it down.
She's played it all season, too.
Yeah, and Laura on her team makes great catches.
And a snort by Claire.
That's not to Laura. That's your snort.
That's something else. That was an inside joke. Never mind. Don't get into that.
Laura Hockman, not that you're listening, but Claire just snorted something hard about you. I don't know.
I thought she
Claire's
queefed.
so hard right now. And pretty red. It's fine.
And separate shout-out to the ladies on Sacred Sword. One of them has the most loved score sheet of the year so far. I believe it was Catherine.
Oh, yeah.
She did score sheet for Game of the Week a few weeks ago, and it was basically perfect. And so we're looking at you to do some score sheet teaching in the future, lady. Thank you for being amazing at that.
I was just saying one real.
Something that we're going to be doing on Saturday?
Yeah. Saturday we'll be showing people how to play kickball, ref kickball, enjoy kickball, and drink and eat while they play kickball.
And also score keep well.
Yes, and
like the
actively
instructions
score
tell
keep.
you to
Reffing
do
and-
at the
reffing
bottom
and
of the score
scorekeeping.
sheet.
Absolutely.
Because we're the best
We're
at
gonna go over
everything,
that.
so we might as well be the best at scorekeeping.
That's right.
Like, at least write down the names of the people that are reffing on that section so we know who showed up.
So I can call you and go, what's that say in the notes? I can't read your
Yeah.
handwriting at all.
All right, next game.
Next game, YSC 4, 5 o'clock, Asteroid Head 8, Homies 10. 18. Yes, I'm sorry, typo. Brain typo, more than anything. Asteroid Head 8, Homies 10. Asteroid Head wins.
This was
this was the
other
same
game.
field.
Yeah, I got caught between this game and the reboot game. I think what I noticed about this game in particular was that both teams really rely on their women to just be just another rostered player. There's no provisions made for or special circumstances set up for the women on their team. They count on everyone to play the same and go hard. So it was nice to see two teams that put equal responsibility in every player that's on the field.
Yeah. Asteroid Head did play with 10 this week, and they played 4 ladies
They
all
were
game.
they were 9 the first inning. Nick showed up. I think it was Nick showed up late, and then
Yeah.
that was their 10th player. So they
Yeah.
started off short one.
Yeah.
When Muddy Waters played Asteroid Head, I'd say they did amazing at keeping all of their women.
Yeah,
Like,
they had Margie in the outfield for a good long
it was-
time.
They are an incredible team that
Yeah.
is going to be hard to beat in the fives.
Yeah.
Or the fives, right?
It's just-
yeah.
yeah.
Lindsay, I want to give a special shout out to her. She reffed with me after our game, and during our game, she did some incredible plays. She had some incredible kicks, incredible plays at 2, and at shortstop, she's going to be an unbeatable player for sure.
Yeah, the ladies on Asteroid Head are definitely locking it down. All 4 ladies played the entire game because they had 10 people exactly. Margie had some really great grabs and is super fast and played right field. And Kristen had some great pull downs at second.
She's a really good ref. She played first base ref against us the other day and was running and was right there in front of each play. Was running to second, and it was great to see her being very active and being very accurate on every single call.
Right on. And so, anybody else have anything on Asteroid Head or homies?
It was a fun game to watch. It definitely was.
Cougar did send me an email, but it only talked about the boys on his team, so I'm going to ignore it.
Fail, Cougar. Definite man fail.
I'm so disappointed.
We're disappointed.
YSC 4, 7 o'clock. Leafy Greens 5 at Liberty Hall 8.
Every time there's a snort, take a drink.
Claire's snort count is 2. 2 tally marks, please. 2 snorts for Claire.
I'll do them in highlighters so I can see them later.
Yeah, keep going. I don't like drinking out.
So Leafy Greens 5 at Liberty Hall 8. Robin is pitching
for a little bit,
yeah,
right?
Robin's pitching for late fees again, and she had some no hitters. I saw that.
I didn't see this game, but I love her, and I'm so proud of them.
Yes, Robin is amazing.
She's awesome.
Syndra on late fees broke up the shutout in the 6th inning, getting an RKI, getting Mick home because up until the 5th or 6th inning, it looks like late fees were down 4-0. They didn't score until the 6th inning, and they ended up coming back and winning. So good on you, late fees. Anybody else get to see anything?
I mean, every time I came through there, it was Leafy Greens up, and then something obviously happened. I would say that probably the long-time history of the Fees playing, most of those people, at least 4 of them, played together for a very long time, kind of outtook, the Leafy Greens. So Leafy Greens, you're getting there, you're getting closer. I feel like a win's in the making, but maybe just not this week.
Sheila from Leafy Greens, you have the best tights in the league, I think, right now. They were arrow chevron patterned, but it was like rainbow colored, and I couldn't quit watching her butt when she walked by because I loved it. Hannah was pitching for Leafy Greens, and her team was calling her dead shot. She caught something in the 6th inning that stopped any more runs from going through, so she stopped the bleeding there. It was just really fun to watch both teams do well, and it was a close game, and I don't think people expected it to be so close. Next game is at Holcomb. Holcomb Wright, 5 p.m. Johnny's 27 at Blunt and Grind 15.
I got to see this game. At first, I was just spectating, and then I was scorekeeping. For the most part, it was back and forth for a really long time until Johnny's kind of went ahead, and Jesse from Johnny's had one of the most amazing catches at short to end the inning, I believe, in the 2nd. And then in the 6th inning, I think it was, what is it, the 6th, it's 10 to 19, and Helen, Button Grind's pitcher, goes, yeah, keeping it below 10 the whole game, hell yeah. And that's why I wrote that she's like probably one of the most positive pitchers in there, because she's just like, always pumping her team up and like, yeah, we can do this. We're going to keep coming back. We're going to do this. And then she apparently wrote back to me, Claire, what the fuck? I'm positive? And it was just like, yeah, she just constantly brought her team up and was just like, we're going to keep trucking. We're going to do this. And it was great. Their Rover, I'm not sure if it was Anna or Tina, but she did amazing at covering 3 every single time there was a throw. Their right fielder threw a fucking reamer, just straight to 3, and she caught it. And it almost got the Johnny's guy out. It was really close, but she did an amazing job at covering 3. It was a good game. It was a really good game to watch.
Nice mic stand. I like that.
That was my water bottle.
That's good.
Innovation.
We're always so creative. Holcomb Wright, 7 p.m. Muddy Water Studio 18 at Kicking Ass at 7. There's no notes on the score sheet for this game. You played in it.
I did play in it.
I don't know why.
I was kind of there, not really there. I've been pretty.
We run this.
I was kind of absent that whole game. We actually did the whole. I kicked 3 as a female, which did me not so well. But I did have a bunt home run in the top of the 9th.
So did you get a hand job for that? Bunt home run hand job.
Thank you.
Yeah, penis.
Oh, yeah, you get the...
Oh, yeah.
We are on Thor 4.0. Every year I bring a oversized cucumber from my garden that I miss. This year Thor has some testicles that were delightfully carved out by Liz Schaefer, which were grown by Brienne Keister. Sorry, Brie, that your zucchini was used for testicles.
I gotta be honest, they look less like balls and more like pubes.
That's average. I mean, isn't that your experience with men?
Cancer.
It's upside down. That's yes.
Hello?
Reminder where the balls go.
Are people taking
Are
pictures
sick
of this?
on the
We should be.
internet, Thor phone.
Let's talk about her game. She's holding a dick hard now.
You want to talk about your game more?
Yeah, no, Danielle for kicking ass. Sorry, I kept thinking button grind because I just want to say it over and over. She also kicked 3. Did an amazing job. She had, I think, 3 RKIs throughout the entire game.
She's been a force since she entered the league.
Yeah,
she
no,
is
exactly.
and also
She's
super positive
crushing
person,
it.
but amazing.
I don't know the name of the second pitcher that they had. It wasn't Marisa, but it was someone else. But it was hard to pitch on her, like, all day long. It was just, like, relentless. I mean, you can ask for pitches, but, I mean, she was just still, like, doing what she can, you know? Do whatever she wants. But, I mean, it was still a really good game. They're a really competitive. Their top 4 are going to be unbeatable, for sure.
I'm excited that you guys got to play the later game because the wind died down, and I'm sure that playing on Holcomb Right, the wind would have added to a lot more over the fence home runs for you guys. Holcomb left 5 o'clock. Jazz House 30, Ghosts 16.
Katie Keating is not here today, but she emailed me the comments on the game.
Looks like a lot.
And she said that Ellen is a killer pitcher. She don't take no shit, with the exception of her first at bat. Monica batted 1,000, and Megan Meyer always successful with her bunts. All handed down runs and RKIs. And basically, she thought that the Jazz House could be strong for the 4s. They might be a sleeper team. So that's what I got from. Oh wait, hold on. Then she gave me ghost things down here.
Okay.
Dinah and Jasmine both batted 1,000 in the game, and our badass second baseman Lindsay always was going at it hard. Yeah, Lindsay. She has some kind of bruise because she goes at it so hard. She also great at bats with 2 Rickies. Can't say much for myself, but of course I will. I had the most amazing bunt of my kickball career and had to hobble my way to first for the 3rd out. Good job, Katie Keating. And then she took off her cleats and she checked out. So, sorry you can't be here with us today.
Yeah. From where I was, which was on the opposite field, it seemed like it was a lot closer of a game because they were like constantly battling back and forth, and like you could hear screams and everything. It seemed like a really good game. And then I was sad to hear that they beat them by that. But you know what? Jazz House is young and stuff.
Spry.
Full of something.
Yeah, the Jazz House is young every year.
I get older.
86 that, Liz.
Same age.
86 that, Liz.
Katie
Anybody
Keating,
won
we definitely
George
miss you tonight.
Cockington or Abraham Dickham, whatever his name is?
It's Thor 4.0.
Thor 4.0.
Dick Hancock.
We have all the signers of the Constitution here.
Yes, he is.
Or their cocks.
Katie can't be here tonight
He's-
because she
he's-
works in sports and is out there being a badass woman, holding it down in a media that doesn't get a lot of ladies.
So nothing new for Katie?
Yeah, same old for Katie, just being a badass, obviously. Holcomb left 7 o'clock. Rockets 10. Brewballers 15.
And you get me again because I got Katie's thing, if you're not tired of my voice yet.
Never.
So what I got is that Brewballers won, but this is what Katie pointed out. Rockets played with 6 women the whole effing game. Rockets played 6 women.
I also heard about this because Bridget, my roommate, is on it, and she said that they were fucking crushing it as women. Yeah. Which Bridget is brand new to the league and fucking crushing it. If you saw her at Game of the Week, she's that fast ass
She's
bitch.
so fast. Her and her sister, her and Nicole, are so fast. And Katie pointed out there's a lot of family on the Rockets, and even though they're maybe in a rebuilding year and they're the Sixes, that family is a family, and they're going to play together and stay together.
Love the loyalty.
The notes on the score sheet are a lot easier to read on this one. Ari has no voice. It says, Nicole at Rover, great catch in foul territory in the first. Allie kicked out of order in the fourth. Phil leads off in the fifth. Andy had a ground rule triple in the ninth. Rockets played 6 ladies, but Bailey had to be scratched. Hopefully she's not hurt. McCrae at first at bat, it's been a minute, and then it says on the first pitch, that's too good, and then had a great bunt. I don't understand those notes. Incomplete sentences, you guys. Come on, let's work on that.
Is McCray Taylor Grayson's little brother?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
and
playing for the Rockets now?
Yeah, and he hurt his leg. I talked to his dad. It's also his dad's birthday today.
Brew Ballers.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's what I thought.
Very fast.
But he said he was injured, but he was still playing.
Yeah.
McCray is a
But
freak.
But
like
yes, Bailey,
we miss
Bailey hurt
him.
herself.
Oh, poor thing.
Her quad.
We
Hopefully
do
she'll
miss
get better
McCray and his crayness.
The next game was Lions East, 5 o'clock. Red Lion 10 at Red Legs 2. Who got to watch that?
Ooh, I totally watched this game. Well, at the beginning it was a good game, and then it kind of fell apart. I have a couple of notes from about some ladies on the team. So Jordan Miller on the Red Legs had an amazing bunt up the first baseline.
She's such a badass. Can I
She
just
is.
say, we all need to fucking recognize that bitch is insane.
Yeah, she's amazing. And she got on and scored a run. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. But then Red Lion, later in the game, I don't remember which inning it was. I totally took copious notes, and now I don't know where they're at.
Summer
But-
Stacy.
So Leslie gets this line drive hit at her. Sorry, I have to cough. And she volleys it to herself, but volleys it over her left side, and she has to make a back diving catch, and totally does it. Leslie with the back dive catch, it was amazing. It was beautiful.
Does Ubi have anything to say?
One of my favorite saves, I will say, was a pop-up by Toddy. Hits the ground, and Janelle is right there.
Everybody drink.
Larry, get and drink one for me. But then she made the play at second, got the out, and recovered it. So,
Good job. Good job. That's 5 snorts. If you're drinking every time Claire snorts, you should have had 5 by
Don't
now.
be breaking my shit, ladies.
Anytime Stacey gets mad, take a drink.
Lisa Frank kickball. Everybody take a drink.
I mean, I have a kid in dog-friendly house. I don't know how safe it is from you ladies.
I was going to say scolded by mom.
No teacher voice.
Yeah, it's teacher voice for sure.
Oh, no, that was not my teacher voice.
We'll wait for that for later. I'm sure we'll get it later.
I'm very beastie.
Lions East, 7 o'clock. Gozer's Good Neighbors, 10. Chalmers's, 16. Most fuckable.
Can
What is this note on
Can I
here?
say something real quick just to start off? So I think
reference anyone that we
there's a particular individual who does a pregame dance with his headphones on.
Stop laughing, Russia.
It was hysterical.
I saw it.
It
I want
was
to know how them eggs taste. A big old egg on your score sheet.
So there's a note on the scorecard that says requesting a pitch before
Yeah,
the
that's what I
first
wanted
pitch
to
is a
mention.
dick move, and that's a quote by Troy. So I'm guessing Troy was pitching and that.
That's the other game.
Oh no, Troy was reffing. Okay, so that's just a note that Troy wrote. But I want to hear what Rashna has to say.
Well, I think everyone wants me to verbally assault Bryson. But
Don't even say the word.
We gave him the beating on the field, so we'll kind of keep it at that, right?
Rise above. Rise above.
I
So
wanna fuck her
about
even
the
more.
Game, we may not have the numbers that the other 1 seeds do, but we understand how to play and win the game. We've been playing together for 13 years. I know who is going to kick where and what my players are capable of. If you look at the top of our lineup, they're just jacked. They know what they're doing. That's where our numbers come from, and that's fine. We move on, try to get to the top of the lineup. Colin had a home run in, I think, inning 7. So shout out to Colin.
Nice work, Colin. Yeah, Colin.
And that being said, Good Neighbors, they put up a competitive game. They have, I would say, 2 aggressive of base runners because that's where their fault was. They would either overrun the base or try to get to the next base, and we'd stop them. And unfortunately, for their women, I think they're newer to kickball because they let off a lot. And finally, I think in the 9th inning, I think the refs called out 2 girls because they let off, and that kind of would have put that game maybe at a tie. So maybe work on that, neighbors.
Yeah, that's actually
Also,
Know the rules. We're in game
Yeah,
6.
come to the
You
clinic
should know this by
Saturday,
now.
ladies.
Like,
that's actually a rule that I have underlined here. Neither leading off base nor stealing is allowed. Period. If the runner is off the base when the ball is kicked, technically they're out. Tagging up is allowed. That's for everybody,
yeah.
league wide.
Yeah, we're in game 6, so you should know this by now. No warnings. You're out.
Yeah. Know the rules. Read the rules.
We can all read, hopefully. I mean, reading is hard, but you got to do it.
I feel like we need a sexy voice reading the rules on a YouTube video or something, because
Jackie
no one
Becker,
wants
you
to
wanna get
read
on that?
anymore, right? I don't care what video
Yeah,
is playing
totally
to
not
that.
like
The
Jackie
words
Becker.
are flashing, but we need a
I'll
voice
point
to
up those
play it
rules
so
if
people
you
can listen to
if
it while
you
they're at the
want.
gym or practicing or something, because no one actually sits down and reads anymore. That's proof when you watch somebody try to open a push-pull door. They don't fucking read. Nobody. So work on it. Everybody.
Also, I keep hearing one name, but who?
I don't know. I have no idea. Probably somebody amazing on Chalmers. This is what we're talking
I
about,
don't give
right?
a fuck about you.
Also, Chalmers is. Every single time I see you, I am amazed year after year. Place kicking, like they're just.
Their kicking's insane.
I love it. Like, and I will see that. I end up seeing them play once a year. I didn't get to see
Even
this
when
game,
there are no gaps,
but
they
every
can find
time
a
I saw
gap.
you guys on grass last year, and I was like, okay, this will be a close game. I was like thinking it'd be competitive, but it was just like, poo, 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 hold. They find
So
it, they get
direct.
it.
The level is perfect. The speed is perfect.
I love Chalmers kicking.
They shoot no blanks.
Yes.
You have a lot of children on your team. All right, next one.
Hold on. I think Bryson's at the back door. He fucking found us. Shit. Oh, no, it's not him. Just kidding. I'm surprised he didn't show up to try to take over our podcast.
Why do we have to reference someone that doesn't fucking matter?
I don't even know who you are.
Did anyone see the Screamers Growlers game?
Yeah, Lions West, 5 o'clock, Free State Growlers 18 at Screamers 6. A couple people played in it.
Chelsea and I played in this game.
Here we go.
The score does not reflect that it was very competitive. It really was a lot more competitive than 18-6. I don't want to talk about any dudes for any length of time, but I have to give a shout out to Seth Sanchez because for us he was almost indefendable. If you look at the score sheet, he scored most of the runs.
Yeah, 5. He batted 1,000 and scored 1,000.
And he got it. Well, the scorekeep didn't exactly put the Rickies, but it was at least he didn't do a full cycle because we stopped him at third, and I definitely pointed that out to him, and he definitely appreciated that. We played with 4 ladies, which was pretty awesome, and we changed up our batting order this time. I requested David to put me in the 3 or 4 spot because apparently after you've been 27 for a number of years, you don't wake up with the 27-year-old body anymore. What? And yeah, it's real weird. So shout out to Katie Keating for helping me be able to play that day. Thanks, Kiki. And Ubi and Alyssa on our team. Alyssa's a massage therapist, so she's a rock star, and Ubi was there. So they helped my body be able to kick and attempt a yog to first a few times.
I would say I was a little dazed and confused every time I tried to look over to watch the game and like see what was going on and to make notes because I couldn't figure out who the hell was in the field and who was kicking because they both looked exactly
all
the
wearing
same.
green?
Holy shit.
I do have to give a shout out to my teammate and our pitcher, Miss Chelsea Scandalous Scanlon. Ow! The combo of her and Reggie, our first baseman, is seriously the fucking dream team. They kept trying to bunt up first, and Chelsea stopped it like almost every time. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, how dumb are you that you haven't learned after the 6th time? She's going to fucking get you out. So they're
People
slow on
never
that
learn.
part. They're not that slow at running the bases, but slow on figuring out that Chelsea's going to get you out.
Good job, Chelsea.
I love you, Reggie.
Chelsea will always get you out.
Yes.
Well, I try.
Always.
I always try.
We got another 1-point game at Lions West at 7 o'clock. Lady
Can
Bird
I,
Heartbeat.
can I say one quick
Oh,
thing,
yeah, I
though?
thought you were
I
done.
just wanted to say that since we didn't get a chance to talk about Free State players very much, Missy is a badass. Like, I was not, when I first saw her go out to pitch, I wasn't expecting the level of pitch mastery that I was seeing. So, good on you, girl. Lady, excuse me, Kristen. I should be shot.
I will also second that. Her curveball pitches were absurd.
George
like
Cockington,
I threw back more
Abraham
pitches than I ever have
Lincoln,
before, just because
Nick Hancock.
they curved and you thought it was going to do one thing, and you're like, oh fuck, like which leg do I kick with? Where's that going to go? What do I do? So if LFK is looking for any farm team pitchers, if you need an extra, she's your gal.
LFK drink. So next game, you guys, we got to move on. We only got a few more to go, and then we can have fun. Ladybird Harpies 12 at D-Holes. Hertz Donut D-Holes, 13. 1 point game. Yet again.
I wish I could have seen that shit.
I know. Who got to watch? Who got to play?
You want to say anything, Ari, before I talk? Or you can go ahead. Okay. I reffed this game. This was probably one of the most fun games I've ever watched, reffed, or been a part of. Both teams were ridiculously evenly matched, and it was really cool to see the athleticism of the Harpies being an average age of 20, I think. And then
more like 24.
24, my bad.
Yeah.
They look 20.
And then the D-Holes with their experience, though.
Experience equals old people.
They've been 27 longer than I've been
way to
27.
Old.
But there was just a couple of times where the Harpies gave up a base or two because they didn't get the ball back to the pitcher in time, or they were expecting the D-Holes to stay put or run, and there weren't really any big hero throws or anything that I remember from that. But it was just small errors here and there.
It's like a really strategically played game, like
Yes.
old school versus new school kind
Very
of idea.
much so. Get off my fucking
Get off
lawn.
my lawn. That's a great way to put it.
One amazing thing that Ari did, she caught the ball, line drive, caught the ball she was pitching, and then whoever was on first, Spence, he darted off first, thinking the ball was low, so no one's going to catch it, and then Ari had the reactionary time to just throw it to first, so she got the double play, which ended that inning.
Can I also please go back to
Boss.
the D-Holes game of the week with Aries between the legs,
Boss.
pass
Hike
to
back.
first? I'm still wet about that. I just need everybody to
Boss.
know. That was fucking amazing.
You should have seen her pitching for Lisa Frank. Take a drink. It was incredible.
team.
Absolutely flawless. Amazing.
A
Dragon
couple other notes that I put down here about ladies. Yeah, was just Amber caught a line. Amber was playing Rover. She caught
And right center.
That's my kickball
We got her
live.
right
Love
center
you,
and
bitch.
when she was in Rover. She caught a literal line drive with her chest. Just snatched that baby, crushed it. It was awesome. She also had a beautiful bunt up the middle when Sydney was pitching, which loaded the bases.
Jackie
So, yep.
Amber Owens is crushing babies.
I did not snort.
Further, quick shout out to Sir Hammond. He might be my favorite person to beat my team because he's such a good sport. He's so complimentary, and he always makes the other team feel like it was a challenge, even if it maybe wasn't. Shout out.
He's my favorite.
He is your favorite person. He should be.
Megan has dibs on him being her favorite person first.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Harpies?
Harpies, yeah, let's hear from the players.
I thought we did well.
Great. You guys are young and fast, and the first half of the game, my butthole was just tight. I was like, oh shit, these young kids are sliding in my butthole. It was
I think we still have some. We still
Steve
have
does
some.
not know about these young boys.
Some
on
young
the
cocky
Harpies.
guys that think that they need to come out and kick away, and they just need to listen to the people that are the people that have been
Listen
there
to
for a
Mama.
long time, and getting on base is more important than taking over the outfielder's head.
Yeah.
That's not what we need.
There's a different
We're
way
fast.
to prove how talented you are than going out there just brash balls to the walls.
Yeah.
There's some thought and some
Right,
strategy.
and I think once they get that, and once they start listening,
Definitely.
Then-
I mean, you guys put us on the run when we played you at Game of the Week. We were, going into that game, obviously taking it very seriously because you guys are a team to be reckoned with.
And there's one woman, she wasn't here tonight, but Sydney, in the notes it says there's a beautiful kick by Sydney. She leaped over the ball, then ran home. And I think she is an amazing, amazing player in this league, enthusiastic, been a Harpy for a few years. And, and she's amazing.
is big.
Yeah. We love you, Sydney.
For Sydney.
Sydney and Tess had amazing kicks, well placed. They really thought
So did
about
I,
where they were
just
going
saying.
with it.
We did have a really good game. Yeah,
Stacey's
unfortunately, everybody got out after that.
We have a-
Not my fault.
We have
Not
we
my
have
fault.
We have a very quick, perfectly timed "Would you rather" for Ubi.
Hold on.
Oh. It's a would you rather time. It's a perfect intersection. So, Ubi, would you rather be young and faded like a harpy, or my apologies, or old and jaded like Happy Shirt? Young and faded, old and jaded.
This is hilarious because we were old when we started, and now we're like the
now you
babies
ain't?
in the
You
league.
guys have Benjamin Button syndrome. Harpies have the Benjamin Button syndrome.
I dream about being the young Harpy team, but I've got an old soul, let's be honest.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I just want to thank the people that took care of me when I rolled my ankle in the game. That was my 13th game of the weekend. 7 games on Friday, 5 on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday. And I just stepped in the middle of the bag on third base, which is dumb. I don't do that. I was just fucking tired. And I rolled it, and Finley checked on me, and Aaron got me some ice, and Simon gave me a piggyback out during a game of the week, and then young Steven on our team piggyback me around Hobbs a little bit. So thanks everyone for taking care of me. Yeah, I'm okay. It's not that bad.
And another big shout out. You're only hurt because you put all of your effort into it all the time. So you're always going to be full of ibuprofen. So we're good. It's too many kickball games in one weekend. Way to go, LFK.
Some people only play that in a year. You do realize that most people, like, a lot of people that come out, they're like, oh, kickball's my only, like, time to exercise. So they come out 10 weeks and then 2 tournament games and they're done. You're doing that in a weekend. That is a force and that's dedication. And it's also, you see why those teams that are really top-tier teams, even if they're not in the top 5, if you're not a 1, you're still an amazing team and an amazing athlete. It's phenomenal and it's inspiring. Like, I love seeing that, and I love working out with you guys when some of the top team players are the ones that have been encouraging to the lower tier teams from the beginning. And it's the only reason why I've gotten better as a player is the people that are really encouraging that do this 365 days a year and travel, but they also are encouraging and supportive of those of us rising up. So thank you.
It never pays to be a dick. I mean, you can be a D-hole, but just don't be a dick.
Just don't be a dick.
Okay,
You can eat a D-hole, but don't be a dick.
I know this is like a ladies' podcast, but I do have to give a shout out to Kenny because, like, my son Max, obviously, like, he just entered the league this year, and
18, woo!
Kenny, like, he loves Kenny because when he would go out to practices, Kenny would take him aside and say, "Hey, this is what you need to do," and like, he's not even on his team, but like, totally coached Max and helped Max become a better player before he even started in the league. So,
Hey, two
and
things.
that's what I love about this league.
2 things. Kenny loves Max. First
Max
of all,
loves Kenny.
Second of all,
Bromance.
Kenny is just hands down one of the best coaches that there is. Period. I've improved tremendously in the last
She's a
year.
little biased.
And I am biased.
I will call on that. Kenny is one of the
No, he really is. He really is.
coaches in the world.
he's-
Catch with your
he's got-
hands, Claire.
He's got beautiful hair. We can talk about him. It's okay. Kenny, you're
also
allowed.
another way to get
You
better
can come to the
Also
girls
very
Saturday.
Rollins.
And hopefully he'll be at Girl and Girl on Saturday using some of that coaching that we're going to need from him.
With his shirt on.
Yeah, put your shirt on.
No one wants to see that, Claire.
No one. Shirts off. Can't
You can be. If I have to have my nipples covered, he has to have his nipples covered.
You take your shirt off. You don't have to have your nipples
Like, all
covered.
nipples out.
I've got tassels he can borrow.
Game fucking on.
Free the nipples.
I'll bring him some
LB
Band-Aids.
shows up with electrical tape
Hey, you
across
guys,
both of his
There are
nipples.
many people who
Just
do that,
black
but
it out.
only Kenny can.
We're
pull
still
it
2
off.
more kickball games we have to talk about. Hobbs Park, 7 o'clock. Lucky Berry, 6. Corksuckers, 9. I have no notes for this game. Nicole, did you watch this game?
What?
Lucky Berry, Corksuckers.
We're sorry. We spread a little thin with watching. Looks like a close game. Yeah, Jana's not able to be here, so that unfortunately was our insight on the notes for that game.
Lucky Berry, I think, played with 9 again.
Lucky Berry played with 9.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
possibly. Okay,
So that's why I talked to one of the Corksuckers, and
with that in mind, then I mean that was a pretty close game. Also, Corksuckers jerseys. God damn it! A wizard riding a kitten on top of a piece of pizza, shooting lasers out of the sky.
Travis Ball.
Oh shit!
I was like,
Come
this
on,
is a ladies,
really.
but he's
This
not
is
a
their
player.
new-
But Travis Ball from Grandstand Screen Printing. Travis does great art.
Yes.
He does great art. He's creative.
It was fucking
and
amazing.
he's done Corksuckers. He does
good.
Grandstand.
So
He's
good.
amazing.
Cheers!
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think
Unicorns.
that came from like what Jana told me was they were all sitting around one night playing cards or playing one of their games and said, "Wouldn't it be awesome if we had this shirt?" And they totally
A wizard
did it.
riding
So,
a kitten,
exactly.
shooting lasers out of its
And they
eyeballs
did it.
on top of a
Yeah.
piece of pizza.
Travis does great art, and he's very awesome.
That's my Saturday night.
Lucky
I mean,
Berry
it's perfect.
played with 9, and Tia batted in the second spot, and she scored. They played 9 people. 4 of those people were ladies. Lucky Berry, they only scored 6. Corksuckers obviously won the game, and Corksuckers played with a bunch of ladies as well. It looks like some of their Jill on their team scored. I don't have any other notes. But any team that puts a bunch of ladies out in the field all game long and moves their ladies around and lets them play in new positions, I love. We've got Taylor and Jana kicking 4 for Corksuckers. We got ladies in the top 5 on both teams.
Ladies in the top 5.
You can say if you got good ladies, put them where they can do work.
Yep.
And I've always said, if you have somebody comfortable, put them in the position they're more comfortable in, and they're always going to do better.
Brilliant. That's why you're the mom. You know everything.
And also,
You do.
Jana has really awesome tights as well.
Obviously.
Those
Your
banana
tights
tights.
be on point all year,
Those are
girl.
pizza pants?
Killing it.
Banana tights.
The banana
pants.
tights?
Banana
Damn.
tights. Have you seen them?
Jana, if you're listening, do your banana pants dance.
Get your butt up back over after work.
But, all right,
Last game. Hopefully everybody here saw it.
I
Hobbs Park, 9 o'clock. River City Matadors 6. Rats 17.
the Matadors pitcher who caught that ball, like it looked like she just stuck her arm out and went.
Like a one-handed snatch.
That was crazy, and I was like, I was high on like crazy Benadryl, and I was just tripping, and I was like, did that just happen?
The ball looked like it went around her hand and just stuck there.
It was amazing.
That was a snatch. A ball snatch.
Nice snatch.
nice snatch.
Nice snatch.
Everybody loves a nice snatch.
Well, Nicole, what do you think?
You're a rat. What's
I am
up?
a rat, and I kick third.
Yay! You kick awesome and you run awesome.
Thank you.
You are amazing.
That
You're
1 up
amazing.
1, baby.
Thank you. Yeah, no, the Matadors ladies were really, really incredible. They got on base a few times. They made some big plays. It was just a lot of fun. Good, really good team to play.
And this was your 12th game of the weekend.
This was my 12th game of the weekend.
You're a badass.
Yeah, you're a badass.
You're a badass.
But it was a lot of fun, and a
There's
lot
a
of people
badass.
didn't think we were even going to win this game, so I'm really glad. And the only time I got out was when I was trying to kick instead of bunt because of all the crap people keep getting for bunting when they're up 10. So I listened
Don't
to
listen
all
to the
of
haters.
all of your opinions. But
Haters
bunting
gonna
is
hate.
life. What?
Haters gonna hate. Bunter's
Yeah,
gonna
right.
bunt. Get the fuck over it.
Gonna bunt.
Even the people
I'm
who
not a player. I just bunt a lot.
even the people that you hear booing the bunt are bunters. So tell them to
Yeah,
suck it.
exactly. That kick over 1 by little Nicole, not so nice Patrov. Fucking fuck yeah. RKI got on base. Hey.
Also, I have
Thanks,
a question for Rashna Patel.
Gosh.
Speaking of
Why, God?
last week's game of the week, would you rather eat a rat or sleep with a mat?
You can eat me, Rashna.
Sleep with a mat.
If Nicole's the rat, then I'll eat the rat.
I was gonna say, does it say eat out a rat?
It doesn't have to, Jackie.
You don't need to clarify.
Semantics.
Does anybody have anything else they want to add about Game of the Week, like kicking the can and how Seth?
Can we shout out to Cole who donated $100 and he won back to Just Food?
So Cole,
Thank you, Cole.
Cole was put into the drawing by
David
I believe his
Workman.
family or
David
a friend.
Workman
Yeah, Dave
bought
Workman.
2 tickets.
He didn't
and
even
put-
know he was there.
Well, no, he said, I'm putting you in. Cole's like, don't do it. And then we did it live, and his name got picked, and third kick, he did it perfect. We didn't have to
killed
even
it.
touch the barrel. Like, it went straight in. It's
perfect.
He won
job,
$164 when I gave the money to him. I was like, do you want me to, shower it all over you? And he's like, no, I'll just take the money. And then he gave it. He's like, can I give some back to Just Food? I'm like, yeah. And he gave us $100
Melting
back.
hearts
so,
everywhere, Cole Heck.
So cheers to Cole.
Cheers to you, Cole.
I already loved Cole.
Thank you very much.
Future awesome woman going to be playing in probably 10 years. Colby. She has been there. She's so enthusiastic about it, but I think she'll be on the field in like 8 to 10 years.
She already
adorable.
catches outfield balls like a boss. It's insane.
Scott,
I
got to
check
get her
out all
legal.
the
Got her
time.
18 legal.
I mean, she's
Sign that
related to
waiver.
Kenny, so like it'll be good.
She got that Flanders blood. She's killing it.
Damn
Yeah.
Flanders.
So I think we should do a
She
few
and
more
Elliot.
Would You Rathers, Wheezy. Liz, if you're down. What do you think? Should we toss a couple more out there?
If you're listening live and you're wondering how long it's going to be a minute. We're going to be on for a couple hours. Go get a drink.
Yeah, take a break.
Well, let's just all take a quick drink break.
Get a drink,
Yeah,
order
well,
a pizza,
no, we should be doing
flick your bean. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while.
Flick your bean.
Call Top.
I mean,
Flick,
I
you can
think
get that macaroni.
I think
Whatever
I have
floats
one.
your boat.
I think I have one that I
I'll
could.
be back. I gotta go eat a rat.
I'll be in the
all
bathroom.
right, I think I
Tequila,
went for
vodka,
Miss
simple
Aaron Gardner.
syrup.
How about that?
And then your LaCroix.
All right, so we're going to stick with this certain connecting from the last question. Would you rather eat ice cream off of T's feet or off of Santos's chest?
Well, most people would think eating anything off of T's feet would make anyone vomit, but being that close to those tiny hand toes,
It's T.
it's too much.
Gonna be a lot of hair on.
I would say those Hobbit feet win.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have one for
Feet. He
Ari.
doesn't have hobbit feet.
I don't necessarily mean hairy feet. I mean the
No
fact that
hair,
they have
no-
been places.
Well, you know.
Those feet have been places.
They're nice feet. for
They've been
us.
on an adventure.
Up to the eye of Sauron.
Refocus, rather. Wheezy.
Ari, would you rather play the Red Lion ladies wasted or the Muddy Waters ladies stoned to the bone?
Am I wasted or am I stoned?
No. So that
Sober.
you are whatever you want to be, but it's either the Red Lion ladies wasted or the Muddy Waters ladies stoned.
You're you.
Well, the lion
Pickled up.
The lion team thrives on alcohol. Like that's when they play their best.
That's not true.
No.
Ubi's like, don't tell.
That devious
You
laugh.
you have to be sober. It's frowned upon to drink when you're pregnant. This isn't France. We can't drink when we're pregnant.
Clara snort. Take a drink. I'm keeping tally.
This is hard. I'll go with Muddy Stoned.
Oh yeah.
And that puts us at 7 Claire snorts.
Liz, you got another one?
Jackie's only got one.
Chelsea. You ready for the worst one?
Scandalous.
The worst one?
Yep.
All right.
Would you rather kick a bunt home run against grandstand and injure yourself, or pop fly out to the jackpot and injure their outfielder? But you're out. It's a pop fly.
They're out. You're out. And I would injure which outfielder?
It doesn't matter. I did not specify.
Legends never
You
die.
can though.
Well, personally, I don't want to get hurt because I'm old and I don't bounce back. So I'm going to go with injuring jackpot players.
Good answer. Good answer.
I'll take a drink to that. Total shit.
Good job, Liz.
Can I shoot a couple over to Claire? Yeah, let's go. All right, here you go, Claire. I've narrowed it down to 2. I think I'm going to go with this one. Would you rather pick up STD drugs from pharmacist jackpot Betsy Peterson? Jackpot! Or have Dr. Brianne Keister replace your teeth you lost tripping before home plate at Game of the Week and the run didn't score?
STD.
All stuff is curable.
Is it a curable STD? Is the question.
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna have Brianne Keister because she's the fucking bomb as a dentist. Replace my teeth because they'll look better than ever. Let's be real.
All
Brianne
right,
Keister.
all right, Brianne for the
No
win
offense to Betsy
there.
Peterson. I know she can give them pills to get rid of whatever that disease is.
Can I give Claire a second one? Just
The gift that keeps on
because I
giving.
think she's the only one that'll get it.
Positive attitude.
All right, Claire. Claire. Oh, she's snorting.
Drink. Drink.
Kristen Snort Charmers, yes.
All right, Claire, you get one more. Would you rather have 21 fun with newly legal Hank Weedle on Sacred Sword, or go register to vote with Max from the Harpies?
Easy. 20 fun.
I'll go register
21
with Max.
fun?
Come
21
on.
fun.
It's 20 fun. It's his
Hey,
nickname. It's
the
20 fun.
primaries
Oh,
are
I
coming
didn't know
up.
that.
Register to vote. Make sure
Yes.
you are currently registered to vote, and everything's your address is
It
correct.
says 21
Primaries
fun
are coming
on
up in
the
August.
Max,
and
if you want
if
someone to
illegal.
go with you, I will go with you to register.
And if you
to vote.
voted at a school, it's been moved to private places. Most schools, especially on the east side,
It's
it's
not
not New York
schools,
School, it's Cider Gallery.
I
schools.
Yes, I just got my registration in the mail because it changed. So if anyone needs to know anything, let's all get on it. We need to vote. We
Aaron
need to vote.
Adams. Here we go. Would you rather win a championship due to umpire error or lose in a walk-off?
What now?
Would you rather win a championship due to umpire error, meaning there was an error called that resulted in your win, or lose a game in a walk-off? Let's say a championship game.
I never want to
Big
win a
six.
game because of somebody messed up. If I win a game, I want it to be fair.
I want to earn it.
Sportsmanship.
That must
Perfect.
be
You
nice.
gotta earn it.
Yeah, always.
Chelsea Scanlon. Would you rather kick it with Docker's dude on Leafy Green
Oh, his name's Thomas.
or a man named Clint Thrasher?
Khaki shorts.
Would you rather kick it with
Khaki
Docker's
shorts.
dude on Leafy Greens? Fake Blake? Or kick it with a man named Clint Thrasher?
Thrasher's on Asteroid Head.
Ooh,
Isn't he
Thrasher.
married?
A tall, skinny blonde dude. So it's
It's just a question.
All you really need to know about Thrasher.
Santos could hold ice cream in one place.
So all I'm going to say about Thrasher is he's basically he's a taller,
I know who he is.
paler Kenny.
It was just supposed to be the
No.
name. We weren't supposed to describe him. It was just the name. It was
Abs
just
wise.
the name.
Abs wise. I'm talking about
It's
abs.
just the name.
It's true. The amount of people that
He
ask
does
me,
have some
like,
nice
is it
abs, though.
strange looking at him? Is he Kenny? Does he look like Kenny to you? Everybody did. Everyone did.
All right, Chelsea, what's your answer?
Thrasher's amazing.
I'm pretty sure he's in a relationship, so I'm not going to go there. That's just me. I guess I'm going to go hang out with the Dockers dude.
yeah.
Now, is he in a relationship?
No, I'm not going to. I don't know. I'm not going to do anything. With
No,
the
obviously
Dockers
not.
dude,
All right,
but-
Jackie Becker. Would you rather get a shirtless, sweaty hug from Kenny or Dan?
Both at once.
Both. Tie. Both. Yes, both at once.
I am
Jackie
pretty
Sandwich.
sure I get hugs from both of them on the reg, so I'm pretty good.
Pose that question to another person.
Oh, all right. Kristen CS. Would you rather get a sweaty hug from Dan or Kenny?
Nicole is threatening me with the switchblade. So. Oh my God! No guns in kickball.
Nobody told me.
Shoot that gun.
Oh yeah, shoot it.
Okay.
Shoot it.
No gun shooting.
The answer is Dan, hands down. I will take 9 out of 10 hugs from Dan, and then 1 from Kenny because he's awesome too.
And Nicole didn't have to shoot daggers or anything like that because she would have picked Dan hands down no matter what.
I love Dan.
Well, he gives.
I love them.
Dan is Kenny's dad, so
There's some
So
insight.
basically,
I'm older than Nicole. so.
we convinced people at a
and
tournament
son.
once that Dan
Dad
was
and
Kenny's
son.
dad. It was awesome.
Dad and son. They check up on each other on a routine basis.
So you know they both
talk
give
about
good
body
hugs.
waxing techniques.
May I ask Liz
I've got
one?
the perfect body waxer. if you
Let's
need
do it.
Okay, so
We're at 9 snorts.
lizard breath.
Yes.
Would you rather be built Chris Ford tough or driven by what's inside Justin Subzaru?
Is that how you say his name?
Who wrote this question?
I'm saying it wrong for.
I
I've
love
been saying
it.
it wrong for years, apparently.
Me too.
I love it. Hilarious. I'm really trying to say whatever I can say to get Claire to snort again. Don't do it. Don't.
I don't
do
think it would take too much.
So who is it? Built Ford tough? Driven by what's inside?
I'm gonna go with Ford Tough. He's my old teammate. So.
And he is a dreamy, all-around amazing human being.
And
He's
clearly
amazing.
someone else in the league thinks that he's like the key component for the shirts. So
Yeah.
I know he keeps.
We can start calling Justy Soups poopy pants if we want. I think.
Soups, did you ever find your keys, by the way? What's going on with that? Are
Hey,
you all
AB,
right?
hey, I helped him out 100% that day.
He
even
got
though
back into
I
his
felt
car. He's good.
Like ass.
That poor
Hey, you
guy.
were there
That was
half
a
the
fucking
time.
terrible day for
He
him.
had a
I
bad
felt so
day.
bad. How can I help you? Not much. Cool. Whatever. All right, let's do a couple more of these, and we got another fun game to play for you guys. Ari, would you rather be taken on a long country road with JDE or hang with Wu-Tang in the Woost?
Wu-Tang in the Woos.
All right.
I want that baked bread, Bloody Mary, and a mac and cheese.
Okay, Aaron Adams, we're going to let you wind this down.
That John Denver's full of shit.
Summer Stage is coming for you.
All right, last one of these, guys. Aaron, would you rather wine and dine in 69, a bunt and grind?
Oh, yes.
Or wham bam, thank you, ma'am, a screamer?
Wow.
That's a mouthful.
You're
That's
welcome.
a fucking mouthful.
Wow.
I'm a lot of fun, I'm just saying.
Wine dine in 69. 10.
That was 11.
10.
That was a double snort. I got 11 on my count.
As in up to 11, our
Yeah.
sponsor.
Up to 11, absolutely. Yes. Interlude for Up to 11 coming to a music venue near you. Check out local music, support local music, follow Up to 11 on all social media, and buy concert tickets because music is important.
It's
And
falling apart.
honestly, bunt and grind, I think, you guys.
Oh, you're turning me and Chelsea down.
I'm not turning you guys down. I like the phrase better.
Oh, here. This is how
All right, let's move on to some games. Let's go on to where are we going for next round? We doing some stuffs?
We have another game we can play.
I was going to talk a little bit more about Just Food really quickly.
Let's do
Just Food is a food bank in Douglas County, and they are supplying more than 40 partner agencies with frozen meat and fresh produce, as well as bread and food donated from community drives. Just Food also specializes in direct client services through programs like Just Food, Just Cook, Pots and Pans, Kitchen Works, Cooking Healthy Futures. This week, at Game of the Week, not only will we probably have food provided by
Elna?
Again, East Lawrence Neighborhood Association.
Yes.
Probably. We'll figure it out. We're also going to have a station down at the third baseline where you can drop off donations for Just Food. You can bring non-perishable food. You can bring unloved pots and pans that you don't want anymore if you're trying to clean out your kitchen. If you're moving soon, I know August is coming. Start thinking about moving soon. Get rid of your stuff. If you want to volunteer, you can sign up this week with whoever's going to be manning the Just Food station.
Yes, so we will definitely, the barrels that you see during the seventh inning stretch games also should be filled with things like non-perishables and anything that you might want to get rid of in your kitchen if you're moving. And it doesn't have to be pots and pans. It can be plates, it can be forks, knives, it can be George Foreman grills, it can be anything. So look for us on Sunday, and we will actively be taking your items, or Just Food, because you know, it's becoming the time with school restarting, people going back to school, families needing items, and Just Food would very much appreciate any and everything that you have involving food, diapers, non-perishables, pots, pans, plates, cups.
Baby stuff, kitchen stuff, food stuff. If you have it sitting in your house and you're not using it and somebody else can use it, drop it off because there's somebody out there who needs it. And
No
it's
clothes,
summertime.
though.
No clothes. We do not do clothing.
Kitchen
so.
stuff, baby stuff, food stuff.
Correct.
So bring it on down to Game of the Week and buy some food from Elena, donate some stuff to Just Food, buy some tickets for Kick the Can, and please don't bring bottles to Game of the Week.
No fucking bottles!
If you're going to bring a bottle, take it home and recycle it yourself.
Don't be a dick. Be a d-hole.
If you're going to bring a bottle and not bring it home yourself,
Bring
don't
a plastic
break
bottle.
it.
And since we had a winner of the Kick the Can barrel this week, I would challenge anyone out there. Over the sort of the season, we've had Aaron Garger, we've had Nick Lerner, we've had Kristen C.S., and Ben Hutnick all donate $100 to restart
Cole,
the Kick
right?
the Can.
And now Cole did. Didn't he give you $100?
Well, that just goes to Just Food.
Oh, okay.
So if anyone is out there that wants to start off the first $100 for next week's Kick the Barrel, I would love it. So reach out to me. I'll post on Facebook also, but hey, we'd love that $100 starter for Just Food. That also gets shared if someone with the KVKL kicks it in the can.
It could be a person or a business or whatever.
It could be a business,
Yeah,
anyone who
corporate
wants to.
sponsors
But,
are always welcome.
Yep, we love sponsors.
The last thing I'm going to say that's a little bit of not kickball related stuff is clean up after yourself always. But remember that you are responsible for yourself, your fans, your teammates, your refs, your coaches. You are responsible for the people that are with you at the game, and we are all just here to play a stupid game. We are not being paid. We are volunteering our time. We put a lot of work into it. So be human, be nice, don't be a dick. And
So pick up your fucking cigarette butts.
And
One of
Dalton
the most-
says be nice. Always just be nice first.
And one of the most human, nice people we knew is gone, Dana Shoup, but we're donating over $1,200 to his charity soon.
Yay! To Dana! Another one.
Cheers for you, Dana.
And we've got a lot more kickball to go through, I think.
Do we have a moment for a joke?
Do we have a moment for a joke? Who's going to read a joke?
So originally, I had intended this to be Alexis reading this, but we're going to have Kristen read a limerick or two.
Limericks by Chelsea, read by Kristen.
There once was a young sailor named Bates who danced the fandango on skates, but a fall on his cutlass has rendered him nutless, and he's practically useless on dates. Unless you don't have babies, and then he's your prime candidate. Yeah. And then we have Nicole.
Oh, okay. Neclaire. A strange young fellow from Leeds rashly swallowed a package of seeds. Great tufts of fine grass sprouted out of his ass, and his balls were covered with weeds.
I feel like that might be like something you might enjoy, Claire.
Puff, puff, pass,
Meatballs?
motherfucker.
My creative writing degree is just completely fulfilled right now with this. So thank you, Chelsea.
Alexis is probably sad she wasn't here. She loves English.
I have an English degree. I like this shit.
So do I.
Hey, English degrees! Yay!
All right.
All the high fives, smart
College.
ladies.
Once was a man from Nantucket.
Hey!
Then fill in the blank.
Yeah.
And then you get to rhyme. Kickball's gonna happen next week.
Kickball.
It is.
I have to make sure I read the right dates. I don't want to screw up. July 15th, week. Okay, it says week 2, but it's actually week 7.
High five.
And
Damn, did I do
YSC 1 is where it just, yeah, it's fine.
Sorry.
Week 7, July 15th, YSC 1, KTC at Gozer's Good Neighbors, 5 o'clock game. Do we have quick thoughts on this game?
KTC.
I would love to see
KTC.
the Blazers try.
It is going to be like the best player in the league playing
If you're not gonna try, why
potentially
show
other
up?
best players in the league.
Yeah.
Hashtag Bryson is number 1.
And he's not.
Underrated.
KTC that one. Next game.
Okay, the next game, YSC 1, Poshwash at Ladybird. Apparently, this is my biggest rival.
I actually cannot comment on this because I cannot pick my wife over my girlfriend or my girlfriend over my wife. So I love you both.
I'd like to see.
I will be playing at the same time, and I wish you both the best.
I'd
I
like
hope
to
you
see
both work.
Poshwash come out. I'd like to just. I know you guys capable of doing it. I'd like to see that. No offense, Stacy. No offense, Harpies. Love you guys, but
Totally offended.
Poshwash is a great team, and I just like to see them
Get
shine.
out of her house. Get out of her house.
I'm
I haven't. Oh shit! Now Bryson's gonna come here.
No, we're in Thermoscara. It's fine.
Oh my, deserve it.
Everyone else is.
If you say it 3 times in the dark, in the mirror, he will come.
I have not got to see Poshwash play this year, but Harpies last Sunday were amazing. So this is Ari with the awful voice, and I'm gonna go for Harpies.
We're going to be reffed by KTC and Gozers, so hopefully all of our refs are standing.
Okay, I sat for the game, and I had a better view of when Sean caught the fucking ball before it hit the fucking ground on Jesse versus the Johnny, like Jesse for the Johnnies, and every single man in the stands agreed with me, and every single man that was standing and reffing was like, "Well, I didn't really see it. I didn't see it, so I don't really know." And I was like, "I'm sitting here, and I fucking saw him catch that ball. Y'all are assholes, but it's fine."
All right, next game.
Next game.
What was she talking about?
If you were listening, you would understand.
Are we at YSC 2 now?
We're
Eric?
at YSC 2,
yes.
5 o'clock, Reboot X at Jazz House.
not 10.
Is it X or 10?
I don't care.
X.
It's X.
I don't care.
I don't care
I'm
either.
saying X.
I'd like to see
Pretending
Reboot
like
come
I
out on
care.
top of this one. I think
Is this
Jazz
the
House
10th
has
year?
been around for a while. I mean, Reboot's a fairly new team, and they
players,
keep pumping
yeah.
new players in. But I'd like to see Reboot go down.
I played Reboot
No,
this
Reboot
year,
win.
and
Reboot
I
win.
contradicted
I'd
myself.
like to see them lose, is what you're saying.
No, I want them to win.
Go down on
I've been drinking.
Something?
My bad. I'm putting the mic down now.
Drinking happens.
I think Reboot has this one. I played them, and they have some really excellent players. And Thomas is a really positive force on their team, and I think he's a really good motivator. And so I'm looking forward to it.
Snort 12. Baker's. We're gonna go for a baker's dozen tonight. That was 12.
You're welcome.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to go ahead and say this is game 1 of the Pick'em Challenge as well.
Oh, is
Says
it?
who?
All right, so we got to go around.
Knees.
Okay.
We're going round then. Okay.
So
We have to go all the way around. Everybody has to pick.
Which way? Which direction are we rolling?
Let's start with Ari.
Reboot X10.
Reboot.
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 Gives no shits.
I'm going to go against the grain and pick Jazz House here.
Kristen.
Reboot.
Jazz House.
Reboot. Ekis.
we'll go with the Reboot.
I'm gonna go Reboot.
I'm gonna go Jazz House. Are you taking notes so we can give each other scores and hand jobs later or something? No.
I got it in my notes.
Yes,
Who I
hand
picked.
jobs.
Who I picked, and not you people.
Chelsea's staying busy with her
Too
hands.
many freaking
Yes.
people.
Okay. YSC 2, 7 o'clock. Woost at Muddy Waters.
Claire, what do you think?
Okay, so I will not be there.
Oh.
Giving away secrets.
Oh my gosh, your team is so going to lose because of that now.
86 Claire, 86 Travis, which, by the way, I am pointing. So our two captains are going to be gone. So Callie McClure, who is one of the most badass pitchers and badass women in the league. Yeah, and as a human, is going to be my stand-in captain as well as Isaac Combs. So they will be there. But, yeah, nah, he's
So
okay.
do you play better high or not high? How much weed do I have to feed you?
He doesn't play under the influence of anything.
Okay.
As far as I
She's
know.
trying to decide
so
what
if
to
you
bring
are
to the game.
if you're going to get him high, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. I love it. But I mean, I think it'll be really the way you guys played against Love Garden. I am scared of you guys. 110%. If you guys had all got, I was scorekeeping. Matter of fact, I should have been home ref for that game, but I was scorekeeping because I took that as a lady. I was like, sure, fine, I'll scorekeep, whatever. And I overruled 3 fucking calls in that game because Amanda Jolly bunted
Badass
like a
bitch.
fucking badass and
she
got
is a
on,
badass.
and therefore I don't.
So you think we're going
Man.
to beat you then?
Yes.
It's going to be close.
All right.
I honestly think it's going to be close.
I
hope
defer
I
to
get
everyone
to-
else on
I
this
mean,
one.
I hope I get to see that game. 'cause
It's going to be a good ass game. The way they played it, if they played the way they played against Love Garden, there's no way. You know? I'm sorry.
7
Muddy
o'clock.
Waters,
YSC
whatever.
2, Woost, Muddy Waters is what you're looking for.
hope I get to see that.
I won't be there.
5
All right.
o'clock. YSC 3, Rats at Kicking Assets.
Rats.
Rats.
After game of the week, Rats.
Anybody disagree?
We're always
Nope.
we're always the other team on the Does Anyone Disagree in. So that was awesome. Let's go.
I can't believe we have to reference kicking assets. That's sad.
All right, next
Talk about
game.
every
Next
game.
game.
Next game is 7 o'clock, Ghosts at Johnny's.
Johnny's.
Johnny's?
The reason why I was so quick to say that, Screamers only lost to Jazz House by 2 in division play. And then when Jazz House beat Ghosts by almost double their score, I just feel like Ghost doesn't have the defense to keep up with Johnny's offense.
I have to agree. I literally love the Ghosts, and a lot of people are criticizing Johnny's this year. But we probably had the best game we've ever played when we played them, and they were a great team. I'm not going to sleep on them. It will be close, but I have to go Johnny's.
I gotta go Ghosts. I gotta be faithful to my old team. I think that they have the strategery and the veteranshipness
You're just
making. You're just
Yeah,
making
words.
words.
My own
What are
words.
those
Definitely
words?
veteranship
Johnny Upwards.
this to pull it out. To pull it out, they can do it. If they come in with their head solid and they're ready to play, and everyone shows up not fucking hungover as shit, they can do it.
I'm going Johnny's. I think they have the speed.
I'm going for Johnny's.
Hello,
Ladies and gentlemen, we just had an MVP walk in the house. Please say hello to Miss Sarah Rock.
Hello.
Sarah, you want to predict the next game?
We'll double check the scores,
Liberty
but
Hall
I'm pretty sure
versus
that's
Brew Ballers. YSC 4. What do you think?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
I don't know. I haven't seen either of those teams play yet this season.
Top of your head.
Go.
I'm gonna go Brew Ballers.
All right.
Brew Ballers. Liberty Hall, I think, can beat Brew Ballers if they all get there. I saw Miller played this week. I don't know if he's been playing all season, but I know he's always clutch when it comes down to it.
I love Chris Miller. That's KCS, Chris and CS. And I love you, Chris Miller.
And if Robin and Mick are there, then I'm pretty sure we'll be handled pretty well.
Sydney totally crashed.
Sydney
this
just walked in
party.
too.
Apparently, our secret location got out.
She came by to talk to me.
All right, next game.
Next game, if nobody has anything else, YSC 4,
Hold on, come here.
7
You're making a
o'clock.
prediction.
We got 13 snorts. If you haven't been keeping up drinking, now's your chance to catch up. Thank God. Just finish that bottle off, Claire. There you go.
So the next game we have
It's gone.
there it is.
Chris and CS.
Homies at Lucky Berry, 7 o'clock, YSC 4.
I'm going to say homies on this one. They've really improved as a team. My husband used to play, and then I got him out one time, and he had to retire. But it was just in a tournament. It's like, I mean, come on. But no.
No, I don't think that's fair.
I have a
You
dog
pay for
house.
posh wash. I'm going to go homies. I think there's some fire there, and Cougar never picks his own team, so maybe we should all pick his team, right?
Yes.
I'm going to go with my Wonder Twin, Lucky Berry. Huh? And Meep? Oh, Gleek. Gleek the monkey. Josh. Yeah, I love him. He's like the kid I didn't have when I was 16.
I'll say this will be Katie Marcus playing against her old team, so I think she's going to want to show them that she's still a fucking winner, because she is. I say Lucky Berry over homies. Next game, Holcomb Wright, 5 o'clock, Sacred Sword versus Rockets.
Rocket.
Rocket.
Them Valley Air babies.
I'm going S-word. I think that Sacred Sword is going to, if they have all their players, which I believe we do not have concerts on Sunday, that S-word will kind of barrel the Rockets, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but I mean, like, they're going to win, but I think it's going to be maybe greater than everyone wants to think about.
I think it'll be a good game. No? Okay, next game is 7 o'clock, Free State at Corksuckers.
Corksuckers because of their jerseys.
I will tell you as a, what are we, a 5? Yeah. 5? These two teams were the two that I was most concerned about with playing. Just we've been burned by Corksuckers in the past, and then Free State, while they have dwindled down to the 5s, then previous, they're still really fucking good. So if you have a chance to watch this game, I think it's going to be really competitive. But I think I'm going to go Free State.
Definitely Free State. I think Free State shouldn't be a 5, and they're going to win.
Honestly,
else have any
I was
thoughts?
going to say, I don't think Corksucker should be a 5 either.
Agree.
So,
I do agree.
And I think we're going to go with the Cork. So it's interesting to me because these teams are like, have players that play dodgeball together on each team. So, I mean, there's kind of a nice little friendly rivalry there probably.
Is Clint going to wear his onesie? That's
Hopefully,
really the only question.
hopefully. He looked really fucking good in those shorts on Sunday.
If somebody can please
no one
snap
can
the
pull
shit
off
out of Clint's
hologram gold
outfits for me,
shorts
please.
like Clint.
There are definitely some people we need to have like a KV Kill fashion show or something.
That's actually a really good idea.
Fashion show. Fashion show.
Like
Fashion show
walk
at
the
lunch.
bases.
Maybe we could do a
That's like the
7th inning
catwalk.
stretch fashion show during the tournament.
I love it. I love it.
Well, we have to think about time with lights, but we could still do a fashion show eventually.
So Holcomb left, Asteroid Head at Screamers.
Screamers!
Asteroid Head, Screamers.
I played Asteroid Head.
I know.
And it was a really close game. Of course, they
was.
had the wind, and but all that aside, I love Screamers. This is not who I want to win, but who I think is going to win, and I think Asteroid Head will take this one.
And you will definitely have to consider the fact that this is on Holcomb left, which is and you've got big legs.
Asteroid
Head,
I don't know how
Head.
you've worked this schedule, but you put Asteroid Head on all these little short ass fields because I have reffed 2 of their games, and you
I
absolutely
want everybody to feel the wrath of Asteroid Head like we fucking did this season.
All right.
Holy
Well,
shit!
Screamers.
And
I
I
think-
did
I
this
think
to
Screamers.
myself. I know. I get it.
But
I think so.
grandstand on
Aaron,
a short
you
field.
need
I
to
think
think
Screamers
about,
by 2.
You need to think
And
about
Claire
the big
did
kicks
just
if there's
snort,
wind.
so everybody take a drink. Take 2 drinks, but Screamers by 2.
Thrasher there was no wind when Grandstand played Asteroid Head. There was no score at all, or no wind at all. And he can honestly, Screamers, like your left field, that's left field. Like he pops it up right on the line on left field every time.
So I don't necessarily pick my team because I legit think that we're going to win. I'm the opposite of Cougar in that I will always fucking pick my team. I will not even be there. I will be on a beach in Florida, really thinking about you guys, drinking just as much.
Yeah.
But
I think
Happy
of you when I'm on a
anniversary.
beach
thank
too.
you.
How about that next game?
Leafy Greens at Grandstand at 7 o'clock. Holcomb left.
Pick'em
It
number
has to be a
2.
pick'em. Yeah.
Grandstand. We're getting our captain his belated birthday win.
Woo!
Grandstand for the win.
I got Grandstand on that win.
Totally Grandstand.
Depends on what shoes khaki pants might be wearing, though.
I'm going to go
I
with
think you get
Leafy.
your first win.
Sorry, I love you so much, though.
I'm gonna go fuck.
Kristen, I want you guys to win every game.
I'm gonna say Grandstand. Dude, fucking Kevin runs like a boss.
He does.
He fucking runs like
And
a
he's
fucking
playing
boss.
this week.
Yay!
When we played him, he literally if he had kept running 90% of the times that he could have, he would have made it on base every single fucking time. And he was
love
like, "No, I
Kevin.
can't make it." And it's like, you would have made it.
He's super
I have to
aggressive.
say,
He's great.
Kevin thought Bryson was a puppet.
He thought he was a Santos puppet, and that makes me laugh. Okay, this is my sentimental moment of this podcast. Kevin keeps me sane. He keeps me in it. He is just an awesome attitude person.
Cheers
And
to Kevin.
He
Cheers
ties
to Kevin.
he ties our team together in a really
Cheers
great
to
way,
Kevin.
and I love him. So
Love you, Kevin.
love you, Kevin, and someday you're gonna get your own Kevin.
Cheers to Kevin.
Kevin, right on.
But can we talk to Santos about that being a
Next
puppet?
game is 5 o'clock. Lions East button grind at Repetition.
Repetition. I'm going to come out strong and ahead.
Repetition because Adam Mitchell. Repetition.
Yes.
He's some old school fucking kickball player.
That's another team. We got to fucking talk about Kate Perry for one fucking
Kate Perry.
second.
Yes.
She is a badass.
Kate Perry,
like that she's
Kate
louder
Perry.
than me and nicer. I got to give her props on that.
I think the interesting thing is Button Grind is super old school in terms of a lot of their players. They're picking up some new people. And Repetition, even though it's Adam Mitchell who is old school, his team is quite new school. And they seem quite fired, I think, after Game of the Week and how well they played. And so I think I'm going to go Repetition on that one. I think their new fire, the youngness is coming out.
I'm gonna go button grind on this one. I play with a lot of button grind people, and I know how well they can play. And I know they're a dark horse, but I'm gonna go with them.
Do we have more?
Let's keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Hot and heavy. Bring them in.
7 o'clock. River City Matadors at Drop Stoppers.
Drop stoppers.
Matadors.
Mats.
All right, next game.
No, I played against the Drop Stoppers this last week, and I watched the Matadors Game of the Week, and I think Matadors have probably, if they play the way they played a Game of the Week, they have a strong handle on a victory.
I think this will be a better game than people might think.
Yeah, agree. I definitely
Lions
agree.
West, 5 o'clock. Shirts at Jackpot.
Oh, definitely jackpot. I mean, excuse me, I didn't say it right. Jackpot. You got to say it on one side of your mouth, like jackpot. Then you get you cha-ching. But it's going to be
I'll
on.
show you it comes out the side of your mouth.
Ooh. Well, that sounds threatening, but also like friends, because that's how friends talk.
Another belated birthday win. I think it's going to Mike and the shirts.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Mike.
Hot dad's gone to hot grandpa.
Is he now? Does that make him a gilf?
Total gilf.
Yeah, next game.
Next game, 7 o'clock. JDE Goats at Red Lion.
Goats.
I'm going to go ahead and say this was our third pick'em challenge. So
Everybody go around. I'm going to go Lion. Sorry, Rock and Stu.
John Denver.
this one will be for the Sprite.
I'm going Lion.
Take me home, country roads, to the place
Okay, next game.
I belong. John Denver, fucking beat them.
Hey, Ubi, what do you think?
I can't forget about what they did to
Red
us
Lion.
last year, but I really
Red
hope
Lion.
we win.
All right. I feel
John Denver. Red Lion.
Okay.
I think it's a 7 o'clock game, and I think that
JDE,
definitely
I think,
plays
is
into
where
Red
I'm
Lion's
going.
favor. But it also depends on who from JDE is there, and I think it
agree with
depends
that
on their
a lot.
women. If their women are fighting hard, I think JDE, could keep the rest of the men on their team in control and maybe win the game. Yeah, Scott, you know that's the truth. You got a lot of anger men on your team. You got a lot of anger men.
Okay. Oh, I started here. We're good.
Oh, okay. I have not picked, so I'm gonna go Red Lion by 4.
Wrong.
All right, next game we've got. There's 2 more games. Okay, 7 o'clock. D-Holes at Red Legs. Hobbs.
I'm gonna say D holes 100%. I don't know if I didn't get to see the Red Legs Red Lion game, but I think that the inexperience of Red Legs is gonna really show against the experience of D holes. Harpies only have a couple of brand new players this year, and I feel like Red Legs have more brand new players. So I think that D-Holes are really going to, especially coming off of a 1-run win in the 9th inning of a super competitive game, I think they're going to come out on that winner's high and rock it.
I have to say D-Holes, and it's because Lisa Frank girls are kicking ass on their Take a Drink!
I'm going to go D-Holes also, just because I watched the Red Legs game, and, I thought they would be a lot more competitive against the Red Lion, and they weren't. And the D-Holes played an amazing game, so coming off of last week, I'm going to go D-Holes.
I agree with Stacy. That's exactly what I saw last week. They just didn't show up, and yeah, I'm gonna go D-Holes.
I'm loving all this confidence.
Even though I have to wreck it.
I hate you, D-Holes. I'm not saying I love you, but
Spoiler alert, one of 4 of our 4 women's going to be there. I'm hurt. Amber's out of town. Amber J can't play, so we have Bernie. So I'm bringing in a girl who's played kickball once for us, who played really well, and then an Emporia soccer player. So, we're bringing in some good girls that
Come on, D-Holes.
it's a real... I'm not worried. I'm not worried about the lack of veteran women. We've got... How many is that now? 15 snorts for Claire.
I think this... Yeah, Amber's out of town this weekend, but I really think that I think for this game, the Red Legs, I think when they lose really bad, and they don't play. They don't play to win. Like there are days when they're done. And so I wonder, since they lost so horribly last week, if they would actually want to be coming back hard. Hearing that you guys are a bit under with players,
just women.
It could be a toss in a different direction.
My ankle's only swollen in one spot, so maybe I'll be back on Sunday.
Just because I love you guys, but
can I play in a
I just
walking
think
cast?
if Red Legs come in fierce, they might be coming with guns ablazing.
I think they will come back with a vengeance. But we've got really great guys. We got Steven, aka Baby Bickle, who you cannot base coach.
And you're at Hobbs, so you got to break whatever happened at Hobbs.
I tell him to stop running. He
Curse
just
that.
takes 2, then he takes 3, and then he rips holes in my D-hole leggings. So,
Which is not a bad thing because Bickle did kick a home run against KTC last week. KTC witnessed a home run against them because Bickle kicked it at them.
Oh yeah, Big
Or a
Bickle,
home run.
not Bickle Jr. That's on our team.
Not Bickle Jr.
Or we called him Tall Kenny, I think. Because he's Tall Kenny. I don't know. Anywho, we'll be down a little bit this week, but anywho, next game.
Game of the week.
We've actually been calling them the wrong name all week. They're just legs now. They lost
that's
Red.
right. That's right. They did because of Ben. Yeah, that's right.
They
Legs.
lost Red.
All right. So
Just
next
legs.
game, everybody.
9 o'clock, game of the week. Love Garden versus Chalmerses. Presented by Mario. Okay, she wants to hear everybody else. I'm gonna. This is a really hard pick. I want to go close to last. Also, actually, Ari, do you have a pick? One around the table.
It's gonna be a close one.
You just gripped the mic. You went, That's all I'm gonna say.
Both teams have such amazing women, and the guys are they're subpar. But the women are really good. I'm gonna go Chalmers. Chalmers.
Rashna, I love you, and I want the Chalmerses to win very, very badly because any team that asks my team to turn down the music means I'm going to pick the Chalmerses because I want to be most fuckable too. I dream. I'm getting off my lawn with Love Garden this season.
Ditto, stay off my fucking lawn. Chalmers.
God damn. There's a difference in who I want to win and who I think is going to win. I really want the Chalmerses to win. I want them to win so bad. It's so hard. But I don't know. I screwed all of my, I'm going to go with Chalmerses this week. I am, totally. Fuck that shit. Chalmerses!
She talked herself into it.
I just did.
Kristen?
Kristen is not available. Claire.
Oh, you turned it off? You turned which one? You heard.
Hey, Sid, you have an opinion on this game?
I think I'm kind of with Stacy in this. Chalmers versus Love Garden. It's going to be a good game, but I'm going with Chalmerses. I love their players. I think it's going to be good, but it'll be a great game.
It will be a really good game, but I'm going to side with Poopy Pants, Justy Soobs, Chalmies. Chalmies are going to win it. They are the more veteran team. I loved watching I'm going to throw it back to the Love Garden Boost game. If Love Garden plays the way they play against Boost, Chalmies will crush their asses. It's no question. Sorry, but Chalmies have it.
And I vote Chalmers as well.
Chalmers is a great team. Definitely Chalmers is.
Chelsea, what do you think?
Chelsea, what do you think? Chelsea's looking at stats. She's got her spreadsheet.
I'm going to actually use stats.
Yeah.
Ooh. She's using stats, not alcohol, to make her choices. I don't understand.
I feel like Chelsea and Ari could
go
fight
by
for who
stats.
has the most spreadsheets.
I already said that earlier. We're a number one because of many reasons, but it's not because of numbers.
Well, you know what? Your numbers are actually better. So we'll go with Chalmers.
Thanks.
That's a stat. Bringing it back.
Facts are facts. I have several friends on both teams. I still think that Chalmers is their experience. Rashna said they've played together for 13 years. If you ladies could shut the fuck up, I'd like to speak. Thanks. I don't give a fuck. Okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, Chalmers' experience. I think Love Garden has a lot of talent, but I think Chalmers' experience is gonna definitely win this one.
I'm going to go with the tiniest nipples in the league, A-Train. Yeah. A-Train's nipples are basically freckles. A-Train sees Derek and goes, "Hey, Giant Nips, how you doing?" So there's that. So I'm going with him because I know how hard he can run and play and knock you down if you're in his way. And Subaru's pants are going to let him slide all the way home. And never count out the ladies. Lindsay, Rashna, you guys are going to take it, no doubt. Betsy, Hot Pants Hatch, all day. And Britt. Oh, Britt, yes, Britt Fellers.
I think Britt was unanimous. Which is kind of crazy because I'm going to pick Love Garden.
We're all gonna fucking kick your ass.
No, I'll lick your ass first.
Rashna, Rashna, we all just want to be most fuckable with
It's
you.
weird because Rashna just licked my ass.
Raj. You're the cool kids. Don't do it, lady.
I think that we're gonna drink a lot and have some fun and enjoy our time under the lights because we haven't had one in a while. But Love Garden's fantastic. I think they're gonna win. See you on the dance floor at the replay after party.
There it is.
You just got served.
do it.
You just got nervous. It's on.
Well, that wraps up the games, but there's still a lot of ladies in here.
Yeah,
There's still a lot to drink. And
what's
there's a
going
bag
on
the
Saturday?
table.
Let's talk about Saturday for a little
Saturday,
bit.
Girl on Girl Clinic will be at Hobbs Park starting at 2 o'clock. BYOB, BYO grill stuff. We'll have multiple grills to make sure your veggies don't touch your meats. And we have 4 different little clinic areas. We have bunting, fielding, kicking away, touching in the outfield.
God damn it.
Another snort for no reason. I don't think I even said something funny. That's it's 15 or 16.
Claire's trying to do like charades across the table. I
There
don't know.
will be a cake from LBC, apparently.
There will be
there'll
a cake of beer from LBC.
There'll also be a large cooler of fun alcoholic beverages from me, and we are adding a new section to the area. So people, women and men who want to join us who have not ever done scorekeeping or would like to get better at scorekeeping, we are going to pull anyone from the areas they're at and let's do a little scorekeeping clinic so we can do the best job ever.
That is excellent.
Yeah, I'm
I really
excited.
just want to say yes because scorekeep, as Katie Keating said at the captain's meeting, and she also said at the rep clinic, scorekeep is the third team on the field. You guys, all the scorekeep should be in sync. There are 4 scorekeepers. There should be 4 scorekeepers there. And all 4 scorekeepers should have an eye on the field and be actively repping. They're participants watching it, even the scorekeep and the refs and all the other refs. I think I said that all wrong. But you know what I mean. They're
I read it as you are the last person to make the last call. You do defer to the head ref, but you are the last person to make the last call on the sheet that says that when you read the rules that they made for us after you score sheet, you are the last call as the last ref. You defer to your head ref.
Has everyone here done scorekeeping?
I've never
Yes.
done it, and I
Absolutely.
actually thought FO was foul out, and I'm like, I didn't fucking
Dude,
foul
they
out.
have the rules on
All right,
the
so
score
Nicole,
sheet.
you are number 1. Nicole, you are number 1 this Saturday. Join us.
She's never score kept. She's never score kept.
4 refs on the field.
You guys, Saturday, we're talking about Saturday. The rules will be there. Official rules are B. Rules start A, B. Officials is B. It's right there. It's the first on the very first page. The ref sheet is 5 pages long. And we're going to go over reffing. We're going to go over kicking. We're going to go over bunting. We're going to have beer. We're going to have food. We're going to have Amy Shales, who is there from Santa Massage, and her people who are going to be there.
She rubs
We're
a
gonna,
mighty fun ass.
Our other sponsor is James Finley. He's helping sponsor the shirts. If you requested a shirt, you can pick your shirt up at Girl on Girl Clinic. You don't have to stay for very long if you don't want to. We go from 2 to dark. We do all of these round robins at all of the stations, and then we have a ladies only scrimmage. That is going to be the best time to learn how to be reffing your positions. If you've never home plate, first base, third base, or score kept, come out and say so. And we'll hunt you down and find out if you haven't. And we'll put you out there, and we'll stand with you and show you the best things to do when you're reffing, where to stand. We did the ref clinic at the beginning of the season, and it was a lackluster participation. And you know who you are if you weren't there, because you're the ones making mistakes. So come to the Girl on Girl Clinic. Come to the Girl on Girl Clinic, and we teach you what's
Nail
what.
him. Tank, if you ordered a tank top, if you commented online, I have a spreadsheet. I have your tank top, so come see Ari. They are $12. We take cash, check, or there's a Venmo or PayPal.
Venmo.
Venmo.
It's the French
PayPal,
version of Venmo.
Tucall Valley. I had another fucking thought, and you guys screwed me up because you're laughing at me over there.
Okay, while you think about that really quick, we are
gonna.
gonna.
No, I figured it
Oh,
out.
she's got it. Go.
It starts at 2, but please come at 1:30 and get warmed up. Getting warmed up is so important. So
Foreplay, baby.
You don't fucking pull something before your Sunday game. Come at 1:30, get warmed up, and we start at 2.
Thor says warm up.
Thor, the giant cucumber, says, "Please come warm up."
Cucumber
dick.
dick.
And that way we can get started on time and get the sessions rolling.
Hey, really quickly,
Nicole.
we have a guest appearance at the Girl on Girl Clinic from Amanda Z. She is literally one of the premier ladies in the Traveling Kickball League, and she's going to be a big help. So come out, learn from the amazing KVKL ladies that are here, and also learn from a few extras who aren't even from here.
And even though it's the girl-on-girl clinic, we have a lot of boys who come out and help do stations and grill and keep things cool for us. We have cooling stations. So this is really a league-wide event. And if you are listening to this now and your teammates don't know about it, if your friends who don't play kickball and have always wanted to don't know about it, bring them too. We're all-inclusive. We want it to be fun.
Yes. Open to any
And
lady.
Yeah. And speaking of fun, we have another fun end of the podcast game we're going to do. So this year we're doing, would you like to shotgun a beer with this person, burn them in the outfield, or end up with them on a deserted island? And we're going to pick, we have 3 players from every single team in this bag. So Aaron, you start first. Pick 3 and let's see what happens.
Oh, now you pick like 7.
Oh my God, throw them all back.
All right, let's see. What are
I
your
put them
names?
back.
And it has their teams attached to them too.
You still have 3.
You're next,
Wasn't I
Rashna.
supposed to pick 3?
You're supposed to pick 3.
She said I was supposed to pick 3.
Sorry.
I'm using my listening skills, Summer Stacy.
This
All right.
teacher, like,
Okay, my 3 people are Alexis from Posh Wash,
Oh,
lovely lady. Miss Cal McClure from Muddy Waters, another lovely lady.
Some good ones.
And then the last one is Hannah from Leafy Greens. Unfortunately, I don't have the pleasure of knowing this lady.
She's the pitcher
so
on that team, and they call her Dead Shot.
Oh, fuck.
She's boss.
So those are your options. Who would you like to kick over their heads?
Okay, I would like to burn Deadshot, apparently, because, I mean, that's crazy.
God damn it.
All right.
I would love to be on a deserted island with Alexis, because I think we would have a lot of fun exploring.
Yes.
And I would also love to shotgun a beer with Cal, because she has served me several beers at the Red Lion. So
That is a good one. That bag is next to Chelsea. You're next.
Are these only ladies?
It's a mix. It's a mix. It's between 2 and 4 people on every team, ultimately.
All the ladies.
All right. Okay, so we've got Marcus from Matadors.
Super awesome. Home run game of the week.
That
leg is the game of
sweatpants.
the week.
Sweatpants. He'd be
Did
so
you-
much faster if he wears less clothes.
No, I figured it out. The reason he always wears pants is so you can't see his bionic legs.
The right.
So anyway,
The right.
so my other one is Yacy from Grandstand. And then I've got Lindsay D from Free State. So what do I got there? I got shotgunning
Shotgun
things.
a beer, stranded on a desert island, or to burn in the outfield.
I want to burn Marcus in the outfield.
Yes!
Hell yeah, you do.
Get that one out of the way.
You have to do it.
You
Pull 3 names. We're all doing it.
She's not on my team. Not in this league. Anyway, so Lindsay, I'm going to go with shotgunning, and Yacy I'll go hang out on the desert island with, because she can, like, pop my back and shit.
All right, Nicole.
I don't know them. That's not fun?
No,
We don't need to shout about this. We're going to do this quick and fast. So you got your 3? Pick your 3.
Okay.
I don't.
Pick your
I don't
3.
know Bernie.
She's amazing. She's good. She's Phil's wife. Phil's wife.
Explain to her if she doesn't know who it is.
Shotgun a beer. Yeah. I would like to shotgun a beer with her.
Okay.
Duran from Brew Ballers is my brother from back in the day. We've been brewery friends forever. We're gonna be on that deserted island. You guys, Bryson, I'm gonna have to burn you.
That's amazing that out of like 100 things you could pick Bryson. Good job. All right, Claire. Claire, you're next. We're doing this fast. We got to do this fast.
I'm gonna burn Blake from Jackpot. I'm going to shotgun a beer with James. 'Cause I know I can beat his ass.
Which
and I'm
James?
going to James Finley from Mudlegs, and I'm going to stay in a desert island with Richie from Bun Grind.
There you go.
Okay, use your mic. Okay. I'm gonna shotgun a beer with Flyer from Jade. Filer. Andrew Filer.
Happy birthday to him, too.
Happy birthday, Filer. I'm gonna drink a beer with you. We're gonna have a good time. Thrasher and I are gonna talk it out on a desert island. It's gonna be cool. Actually, no, he's center fielder. I'm going to burn him. I'm going to burn him. And I don't know. Oh, yeah, and Brandon McKeever are going to fucking kick it on a desert island. So I said that wrong, yeah. Burning Thrasher, kicking it with B on the desert island. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know who this turtle is, but he plays on Jackpot. I know, I'm totally fucking burning him because he's on Jackpot. And Austin Wagner, I'll shotgun a beer with you. And then this Dockers guy who's from Leafy, who I still don't know, even though everybody's like, khaki short guy, is that who I'm talking? Don't know him, but hey, we'll be on a desert island together, sure.
He's got Dockers on. He says
Are you doing it? Okay. Your turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have Steven from Drop Stoppers, Nick Lerner from Red Lion, and then Tim from Johnny's. I'm assuming Tim, like
Tall
that's
Tim.
Yes, okay.
Short.
So I definitely want to shotgun a beer with Nick Lerner, Lick Lerner, but I have done that before. I apologize. Steven, I don't know who you are. Tim from Johnny's.
Steven is our bicycle representative of the city. Works for Parks and Rec. Plays first base. He's awesome. His father's a bluegrass player.
He's a first baseman, so I guess I have to take him to an island because I know what to do on a deserted island. He doesn't, I'm going to assume. And then, Tim, I'm going to burn you, bitch.
Yeah. Okay, I got two center fielders, so I'm really confused at this moment. Oh, dams. Okay. I'd like to say that I have Alex McKee, Isaac from Muddy, and Betsy Hatch. So obviously Betsy and I are going to live on the island, and I'm going to burn you, Alex McKee, and Isaac will chug a beer.
Okay, I got Lindsay from Ghosts, who I also don't have the pleasure of knowing, Diana from Ghosts, and Megan Meyer from Jizz. Like to jizz on Megan Meyer. No, Megan, I'll kick a ball over you, hang out with Diana on an island, and chug a beer with Lindsay.
I got, this is Ari. I got Jimmy from Assets, no idea who you are. Robin Cotton from The Fees, and Soups from Chalmers. I guess I'm going to burn Jimmy because I don't really know you. I'm going to shotgun with Robin, and Soups is like one of my BFF buddies, so I'm going to go to a deserted island with Soups, where he'll lose his keys in the ocean. Sorry about you.
Soups, put one of those tiles on your keys so you always know where they are.
Or like a boat floaty key on your keys.
Okay, shotgunning a beer. Oh, yeah. So I have Bree, Mick Cotton, and Dan from the Woost. I definitely want to shotgun with Dan. I'm going to say kick it with Bree on the island. And below, what is the last one again? Burn Mick Cotton in those shorts.
Okay, so I got Tori from Free State, Spencer from Love Garden, and Pat Watkins from Asteroid Head. I think I would like to burn Tori in the outfield, shotgun a beer with Spencer, and hang out with Pat Watkins on a deserted island because I've known him since he was a kid, and I know he's a good time when it comes to taking care of people. He's a good man.
Hey, we still have a few people to draw.
Oh, I got some good ones here, I think. Nicole from Rockets.
Hey, Nicole from Rockets! I didn't start. You did that on purpose.
You guys done? You done? Landon from Grandstand. And Carolyn from JDE.
Oh, man, good one.
Always going to get stuck with Carolyn on a desert island because that bitch and I would have so much fun. I'm going to say burn Nicole because it's a lady thing. It's like lady pride, like, lady dicks or something. And so that means I'm going to shotgun a beer with Landon. You're welcome.
Stay in a deserted island with Landon. He'll
Sydney
build you
has-
whatever you
Sydney
want,
has
man.
some.
Landon, deserted island.
Okay,
Still down.
so the first name I drew was Bickle, and by all means, I'm going to burn Bickle. I've played with him several times, all respect, but I need to burn him. Chug, I'm going to chug with Raymond from Corksuckers. And deserted on a deserted island. surviving on a deserted island because we're going to survive. Mike A. from Good Neighbors.
Good choices, lady. Good choices.
The last silly thing we're going to do for the night before we say goodbye is Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Mad Libs. Written by...
Read it. Lady Hammond. Lady Hammond. Lady Hammond. Lady Hammond.
Megan, I'll help you
Sounds
out.
out of these ladies is not an
All
easy
right.
feat.
You want me to start?
Yeah, do
No,
it.
Lady
All
Hammond.
right. Take me out to the bowl.
Take me out to the championship belt.
Pummel me some.
Fainting goats and
Unicorns.
I don't care if I ever get back.
Let me sext.
Splunk
Shart.
for the Pikachu. If they don't win, it's a
Taint.
for its 69,
50.
625
Strikes till you're out at the hard.
sideshow attraction.
You're welcome, people.
It's appropriate. Thank you, everyone, for the very special Ladies' Night Kickball podcast. Review of Week 6, look into Week 7. We're talking about ranked play. Everyone here did an amazing job tonight, and I want to say thank you to all the women who helped make KVKL great.
Thank you, KVKL, for making this happen. We love doing this.
Don't forget to support local music. Recycle your cans. Do not forget to bring your little treats, goodies, pans, anything you want to bring to Game of the Week to donate to Just Food. We are taking all kinds of good stuff this week.
And we're looking for that first $100 sponsor.
Also, always clean up after your dugout. Clean
Yeah.
your fucking dugout out.
On cleanup this
week,
week,
you cigarette smokers, clean it the fuck out.
on cleanup this week, we have Jackpot, Ladybird, and Asteroid Head. Jackpot's already called Scoreboard, and I would like to thank everyone who takes time to clean up after themselves as adults.
Yes. And the Hammonds have just given the first $100.
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Do not forget, this is Ladies Week. Girl on Girl Clinic is 2 o'clock, Hobbs Park. We will have lots of fun things to do there. Be sure to look out for all the posts. Come get your shirts. We can't wait to see you then. And next week, you got the boys back for the podcast.
Great job, women.